Today, I'm gonna tell you from my experience how anybody can position themselves to make money online as a graphic designer. Bro, making money online with graphic design is one of the easiest, most feasible ways that anybody can make some cash online. And it's one of the most realistic side hustles that anybody could pick up. And also, there's always gonna be demand for it. I mean, look at all the businesses. There's a new 1,000 rappers every single day. And these people need graphics. They need logos. They need business cards. They need flyers. And more importantly, they need designs. See, before I was brave enough to even get on YouTube, I was a graphic designer, and that's where 100% of my income came from. Like you've heard me say, I made $300,000 doing this. That's a fact. However, you know I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was mostly because I actually found a job, a 9-to-5 job doing it. But in this video, I'm gonna break down how you can get clients, make money, give you some success tips. So what you gotta do is first like this video, and then bro, you gotta watch to the end. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna tell you to do is you gotta get on Instagram if you're not already. And I'm gonna start by telling you this, 95% of my clients came off of Instagram. See, when I started, Instagram didn't even have video yet, right? So it was literally an image showcasing app. And what that means is still to this day, there's no better place than to post graphic designs. Outside of that, bro, you know Instagram's just where it's at. Instagram is where it's lit. That's the most popular social media platform right now and has been for a while. So it just really makes sense for you to get on Instagram. Now, I'm not gonna just leave you with that. I'm gonna give you more detail, right? After you get on Instagram or decide to use Instagram, what you're gonna need to do next is develop a style. What's crazy about that is that if you've ever tried anything, you have to develop a style, sort of a niche basically. And that's what's gonna help you grow in the long term. Now, that doesn't mean limit yourself to just one thing, because to somebody like me, when I was told to niche down, that's what it sounded like, putting me in a box. But it's not limiting yourself to one thing. It's just, let's say you do cartoons, right? And you trying to sell me a cartoon. If I go on your page and you know there's hundreds of cartoons there, then I'll see, okay, yeah, this guy does that versus the opposite of that, right? So I'm not against doing illustrations and regular graphics. I'm just saying, as far as the flow of your page, how your page looks, you want to kind of fill it with whatever it is you're trying to sell the best. The more of a style and flow your page has, the better chance it has to grow, period. And this is just Instagram growth stuff now, not even just graphic design. And the more eyes you gain basically means what? More clients. So that brings me to my next point. Your Instagram account, bro, should really act as a portfolio, because clients, who we gonna talk about in a minute, clients are always gonna be like, bro,
can I see some examples of your work?
So make sure to post your work on Instagram, but only your best work, right? And let your Instagram account sort of act as your portfolio, right? So that way, when you get that question, you can just tell them like, bro, go check my page. And I know you're like, bro, what if I don't have any work? What if I don't have anything to post there? Well, I've kind of touched on this on some of my previous videos about graphic design, but I'll reiterate that. If you watched any of those videos, then you know I heavily advocate for concept art, doing it for practice, doing it to get better. And since I was targeting rappers, musicians, people who wanted album covers done and things of that nature, I would just simply make my own versions of songs or covers or whatever that were already created and then post them. And eventually I was able to build up a portfolio where people who visited my page would say, hey, I like this guy's style, I like this. Hey, how much for you to do me something like this, right? So let's talk about clients. Let's talk about how to get clients, because ultimately that's the key to making money online as a graphic designer. See, me personally, I believe my very first mixtape cover, I believe I did it for like 25 bucks, and I broke one of the golden rules as far as the unwritten designer code, and I did it off good faith, meaning I spent, I believe, 4 to 5 hours doing it, and then I let the guy pay me after, which I never ever did again, and I would never advise you to do. And trust me, clients will offer you that all the time. They're gonna say,
bro, can you just do it, and then if I like it, I'll pay you for it?
Like what? So don't fall for it. I'm telling you, 96% of the time there is gonna be an issue. Then you're gonna be spent 4 to 5 hours doing something that you're not about to get paid for. Trust me, bro, that's the worst feeling. See, getting clients ultimately means just getting in front of people, bro. And I'm gonna tell you a few ways to do that. But you already know what I'm gonna say the best free way to get in front of the most people is as a graphic designer on Instagram. And that's making concept art, cartoons, or whatever of celebrities, or we're not even gonna say just celebrities at this point. We're gonna say influencers, people with a big following. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. On my other design page, I built it off of a trend that was going on at the time, to where you take famous Instagram girls' pictures and then you draw all type of stuff around it. And so they were posting it and getting me a lot of followers and clients, because honestly, bro, they're walking billboards. And people actually pay them a lot of money to post the same thing that they're posting for you for free. But the difference is that especially if they're content driven, these people have some incentive, especially if your work is good, to post it because it's content for them. I think you right now watching this video, if you woke up to a random designer who drew a really nice portrait of you, you're gonna post it and say, oh man, this guy's cool, he made this for me. Exactly, same concept. And in this case, it's 100% fine to do that for free because once again, you're actually getting real exposure from it. The next thing I'm gonna tell you to do is run ads. That isn't free. However, that's a good way to get in front of people. I've seen a guy on Instagram who he started after me and blew up way past me in graphic design because he just went heavy on the ads. And so for the price that he was offering and the quality that he can produce, he was starting, you know, I actually talked to him and he was actually starting to get a lot of clients that way. So run ads, make yourself a really cool ad to showcase your graphic design talent, and then boom, you can target different types of people. Another way that it's worked for me is when especially when I was just getting in points where I was needing some bread, I had a full day, maybe no money, and I was just trying to make some money that day. I would go on big blogs, all the rap blogs, Say Cheese, Academics, places like that, because a lot of rappers follow those platforms, right? And so I would just go click through people, say, hey, you need a mixtape cover? Hey, you need a mixtape cover? And I would message all those people, and being honest, 90% of them will say, nah, I'm good, or won't even open your message, bro. But all it takes is a couple of people to say, yeah, you know what? I do need some artwork. Yeah, I do need some artwork for you to make a couple sales. And I already told you about searching link in bio, because link in bio is what everybody who drops music on Instagram, that's what they put on their songs. They put link in bio. They might even put new heat, new music. I would search all those hashtags and just target rappers and say, hey bro, man, you need a cover, bro. That song is hard, but you need a cover. All right, how much you'll do it for? Okay, boom, I charge this. Okay, or like I told you, I'd always double it. Like, oh, I charge 100, but today I'll do it for 50 or whatever, knowing that I really charge 50 bucks. It's the same type of, so it's the same type of thing. Now, the types of clients, there's two types of clients straight up. There's the bad clients, there's the good clients, right? These clients pay you good, they pay you in full, they don't hassle you too much, they're clear in the communication process. So these clients are rare, but when you get them, please take care of them, because once you get out and see the majority of types of clients that you're gonna be dealing with, then you're gonna say, oh man, I need to value. Then you're gonna say, oh, I should have valued that client. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit more in this video though. Then you got the opposite of those. You got the nightmare clients, right? The clients who want to pay you with the potential clients that want to pay you with exposure that they don't have. Then you have the bad actual clients, right? The bad actual clients who, you know, who number one want to low ball, and then when they do finally pay you, then, you know, and then 5 minutes later they're asking how much longer you'll be on the project. They want to see a sneak, they want to see a preview, just all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna give you some tips on how to be successful and navigate through all of that. As far as that goes, having clear communication in the beginning is always gonna save you. I wish I would have done that in the beginning. I had some clients that I wish I honestly could have kept, because, you know, I was just inexperienced at business, and especially the design business. That's one thing that I'm gonna advise you to do, is if you won't really have bad clients if you're clear, and just if you are 100% clear on your entire process with a potential client. Link with other designers, bro. Kid Graphic, Digital Link, Kid 8, like all those people are some of the top designers, bro, have done some of your favorite artists, done all their stuff, right? All of those guys have given me advice and have given me direct help to try to help me become a better graphic designer. See, one thing I noticed about the design community quick that kind of shocked me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, is that a community that's supposed to be, I would think would be ultra competitive, is not, bro. Graphic designers, especially the top ones, are very supportive of each other. So take advantage of that. I've even like got clients from them before because they were overloaded and they passed them on to me, or they had a client they really wanted to help but they couldn't afford their prices, so they sent them to me because they knew I charged less, or whatever the case may be. Because it's also, you're gonna run into this, because the reality is that a lot of people have been burnt by those scammers in the comments that say, hey, I can make you a cartoon portrait, and then they never receive nothing. A lot of people are kind of shaky about doing business with a graphic designer on Instagram, rightfully so. However, that's not your fault, that's not my fault. So always require a deposit. And for me, I would say a fair agreement is half up front and then the rest on the back. Ask questions, bro. Like I said, that's gonna be the best way for you to ensure that you don't have any problems. And even when it comes to, because there's something called revisions in design, bro, and they are frustrating. Is when a revision is when the client wants to change this, right? Well, something that I wish I would have learned in my first 3 years that I actually learned in my last 3 years of design was, bro, ask as many questions, right? Ask them to give you 3 words that describe the look that they're going for. Ask them to send you pictures. When they send you those 3 words, if you're confused about what they mean, ask them, okay, like for example, if I was gonna do a logo for someone and they said they wanted it classy, elegant, and girly, right? I would ask her, okay, visually, what does girly mean to you? And they would tell me, okay, pink colors, purple colors. Okay, visually, what is elegant? Well, what you come to find out is that we have different meanings. We have different meanings, especially visually for something. And once again, you get a good detailed version of what it is that your client actually wants, right? Because here's how you're gonna stand out. Honoring your turnaround time is gonna be how you stand out. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that 80% of creatives can't actually honor their turnaround time. So don't bite off more than you can chew, right? If you know you got 3 designs and you can't get this done by tomorrow, don't tell your client, hey, I'm gonna have it done by tomorrow, just because you wanna make that sale. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna make that sale, you're not gonna have it done tomorrow, and now that client, regardless of if they were gonna turn out to be a good client, is gonna be a bad client. It's gonna make them nervous. They're gonna want to know what's going on now every 3 hours, and it's gonna make the relationship bad. So make sure you can honor that time. I have a video where I go in depth showing you how you can learn Photoshop by getting on the computer and walking you through it. Meet me over in that video, man. I love y'all. Let's get it. Hey man, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content on my channel, I want to ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in learning how to acquire limited items, join my Discord. Not only do we share the information in there, but we also raffle off items, do giveaways, and all type of lit stuff. So join me in that Discord. Also, follow me on all my socials. I love y'all, man. Let's get it.